still of the night, gazing up at the sky. When the stars began to fade, dimming lanterns in our eyes, thought there was nothing to find. I stopped searching for a reason, just let the world embrace us. In the silence, we are one. Can't escape from this feeling inside you. Release from heartache, you'll be fine. When the cracks start to let you run right through, I'll be there to help you shine. Promise you this, as long as you're looking, you'll see the signs. Just for a moment, a flash of light, you'll never forget. I heard you crying aloud, and a part of me cried with you. I finally see why all the meteors fall out of you. Can't escape from this pressure inside you, but tonight the stars align. When the cracks start to let your own light through, I'll be there to help you shine.
welcome to another late night evening for the SLE. After this like bang of a game we already saw from what's it called, Link's Dream versus a Blaze, we're gonna have another spicy one. Emrys Hyena versus a SlimOdds. I have my fellow co-caster, like basically my color caster in Los Moderato, who just finished playing his game just now. How are you feeling, Los?
Hey, what can I say? The goat Timo took some names in that second game.
I mean, Timo is the
Apparently
goat.
Mordekaiser is a stat check champion, and I'm just dumb. No, I'm feeling great. It's gonna be a fun series to watch. Two of the two of the teams that are next to me in the standings. Um, I can see what they're doing.
I mean, like at the beginning of the split, both teams I think were kind of like not necessarily dark horses, right? Because I don't think that many like some people had expectations regarding like SlimOdds, but I think many teams did not predict both of those teams to do as like poorly as they did so far. Um, do you think like they bounce back, or do you think it's done dusted for both of these teams?
Um, yeah, they both were. At least I myself as well expected them to be in the mid table somewhere. I mean, they still have a chance. It looks really rough for SlimOdds, to be honest, at the first games that we saw, but they have since then in the last two series they have picked up a draw and a win. So 1-1 and 2-0, and Emrys has gone 2-0, 0-2, 2-0. So there are chances for them to pick themselves up. They haven't had like they have had some hard opponents there, both of them. So I would say there's always a chance. Let's be honest.
I mean, I don't know,
At
like
least to
when
make the playoffs. At least to
yeah,
make the
yeah,
playoffs.
at the beginning of the split, when like the whole like the rosters got introduced, I've looked at this Emrys Hyena roster and I thought like this would be like the dark horse team, right? The team that many people did not know that much about. I mean, they have some known players, like they have Flay, they have like Jägerbomb played last split if I remember correctly, and
Yes.
I mean they have like a certain caliber, right? I mean, they have good players, but so far they kinda disappointed. But to be honest, I think like they're still in an okay spot. Slimmers, on the other hand, I mean, I did not have like the greatest of expectations regarding their team, but still, like the first couple of games were rough. I mean, they have been bouncing back, right? But still, I'm not buying in on the Slimmer's hype train so far.
Yeah. But at the same time, if you look at the slim odds, they got really shafted with let's say scheduling. First week it was Vitagen, quite hard opponent, let's be honest, top team. Then Tonkis from Shrek, who are currently at fifth place. Then Kaach Italy, who's also like rated as a really good team. And then after that, it's been easier, and then they have gotten their points as well. So
I mean,
it's
yeah,
it has been a rough start for them.
should be a fair point. Should be a fair point. So I think like if you have nothing left to say, I think we can just jump into the game. Do you have any predictions regarding draft loss? Because it's been a new
Predictions.
patch. It's been a new patch. Bunch of stuff shaken up, right? Um, do
Yeah,
you think like there will hmm?
just play five tanks, I guess.
5 tanks?
That's the way to go, I guess.
Join all tanks, stat check the enemy Aurelia, and it's an easy game.
Yeah, it's an easy game after that,
Mhm.
right? Oh, but I think yeah, like three tank comps could be quite viable in this patch. Like before, we had three damage carries comps were the most popular ones, and now it might look like three tank comp maybe with maybe let's say top jungle support being tanks, mid on a TPS mid laner, so like I don't know Azir or something that just keeps the TPS up and then lethal tempo ADC might be a really good comp again.
I mean, all right. Production, is the game ready? Can we jump? Yeah, we already jumped into
We
the
are
game.
in the game.
Perfect, perfect. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm already seeing some spicy picks, especially in the mid lane. Um, I mean, Annie and Syndra matchups, not a matchup we see particularly often. Of course, Syndra is a meta champ right at the moment, and like regarding the M pen, the power of the magic pen items, any burst mage, such as any as well, should be really strong at the moment. What's your take on this draft?
Yeah, we can see everything that I said disregarded. There's only one tank in the whole game. Uh,
But it's the best
I
champion
would
in the
say,
game.
let's see. Yeah, it is the best champion in the game. I made one game today, went 15-3 and lost the game. I love it. Xante is really strong now, even after the changes, I would say. Maybe even a little bit better to list, just a little bit less tanky. Regarding the drafts, we can see both kind of aggressive junglers. Xingqiao wants to do a little bit more in the early. Wukong is fine, farming until 6 and then seeing for his options. I really like the Emrys bot lane, the classical duo boosting service bot lane. While SlimOdds is just opting to, we run away from the fight and we don't care what you want to do.
I mean, to be fair, Emrys looks as if they have like really like standard front to back team comp. They have a tank, they have an enchanter, hyper carry, AD carry, and basically also like team fighting jungler in the Wukong. So I'm kind of favoring Emrys Hyena in the draft in this game. But because like SlimOdds, they kind of have to find stuff, right? They have to find a flank on the Aatrox. They have to find some good at any Tibbers, right? And also, I mean, Zilean is kind of an interesting pick. We have not seen that much Zilean in the SLE except for what was his name? Riggs, I think. I think Riggs
plays
did
it,
play
yes.
a bunch of Zilean, right?
Not this split though, last split.
Last split, okay.
Yeah, this split, I casted their game yesterday. Riggs has played, what was it now, like 6 games out of the 8. He has played Rel. It's kind
I
of a
mean,
one trick now.
it's a strong champion at the moment, right? So
Yeah. But as you said, like the Zilean is an interesting pick, and Zilean allows Danny and Dixin and Aatrox to find those backline entrances with the speed up. Just boost that Danny up and make him go stun anyone in the backline.
as we see some trading going on in the mid lane. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I think it should be like Syndra favored, these kind of trades. I mean, she does have the range advantage on every scat of the week. She can basically find some free trades. I mean, given she hits it, of course, right? But after level 6, I think Annie might get a little bit more pressure, right?
Yeah, it's a little bit more pressure, and you can just. Annie has to get her one item to be able to one shot, because I guess I mean that's what Annie does, right? Tries to one shot while we see Aatrox going in. Oh, you
As the
cannot redirect
Wukong
the
is
W.
looking towards the top side, Bannerix has his Conqueror stacked, spots the Wukong in time and is just able to walk it out. Does not have to blow any summoner spells, as we see like classic. I mean, both junglers pathing towards opposite directions, sharing the crabs basically. Nothing too spicy going on. As the Jin Zhao is moving mid lane, the Syndra should technically know this. Flashes towards the top side, towards her own jungler as the Annie secures first blood with an auto attack. Cloud is looking for a return kill, but the Jin Zhao should be way stronger than the Wukong at this point of the game. Gets another shield from the Annie. Has to blow his flash as well, and General Decoy has arrived to the scene. Zilean roaming up is not really like necessary, but always good to have the added security. And it's 2 kills for the side of the SlimOdds.
Yeah, so yeah, the wave state in bot lane is a little bit rough, so Zilean didn't really have to roam there. I feel like they were winning that fight any day of the time at that point.
I mean, to be fair, it's pushing towards his team again, so
Now it is.
shouldn't lose a lot.
Now it is, but he lost like half a wave or a little bit more.
I'm kind of disappointed in the Kog'Maw Lulu bot lane not playing more aggressive in this lane so far, even with the Zilean roaming towards the top side. I think they've just been, like, they're happy farming, of course. I mean, they have the scaling, right? But still, I think, yeah, Kog'Maw Lulu have in certain matchups, they have a really strong, like, early couple of levels, right? Because Kog'Maw W really strong, especially paired with the Pixie from the Lulu, right?
Yeah, definitely. You have a lot of bullying chances. Naturalist now, and even like pretty much on any level until 6, you can just bully the enemy bot lane, and if you don't fall behind even after that, I feel like the Gog Lulu can just bully this lane every minute that they want.
Jin Zhao is moving mid. He has been spotted by a ward. Syndra is respecting the potential gank from the Jin Zhao. Steals away the cannon. I mean, it's always easy to secure cannon with as Syndra, right?
Yeah.
As the Jin Zhao is starting the Drake, I mean, we'll let the Wukong is current at the top side of the map. We'll see if he's looking for a gank or if he's looking for the grabs. I mean, they should know the Jin Zhao is like around bot side or like even doing the Drake. I mean, they have a ward in the bot side, but I don't think it's better to spotted him already. As the Wukong is still looking mid. I mean, what is he doing? What's the Wukong doing? He's just waiting there, standing there menacingly. I mean, now he
Wasting the
knows.
time. I guess he will. Wukong was waiting for his bot and mid lane to push in, and he was too afraid to go. But and a
Flash
flash.
on top of the clone. I mean, the world end. Oh my god, it's complete one shot. Syndra had no flash. World ender basically means death for the Syndra in this case. Aatrox way too strong at this point of the game. And I mean, that's two objectives for SlimOdds, right? They secured the Drake, they secured 3 grabs. And a kill for the Enya, I think.
Yes.
I mean, they'll. Well, Jin Zhao all out onto the Aatrox, but yeah. One of the changes of Chrysante, he's really slow now. It's way
Yeah.
easier running away from him. He does more damage, but can get kited. And now he's in trouble. All out runs out. Jin Zhao is moving towards the top side. He does have flash available, but I think he should still be going down. I mean, Aatrox and Jin Zhao just do a lot of damage at this point of the game.
Yeah, without ultimate, he dies there. And we see the mid lane dies at the same time by Wukong Kank, and yeah, and the Cinder ultimate was obviously used.
I mean, the Yenny used, especially used like Flash Tibbers, the clone. I mean, they still secured the kill, but it still means no Flash for the Yenny, so easy pickup for the side of Syndra, who actually got the kill.
Yeah, so still behind, but it's a good thing for Syndra to get back into the game a little bit at this point.
I mean, Syndra should be fine. She died 2 times. She is like even in CS. Syndra has a like, I think at this point, like straight up good scaling to the late game, right? So it's obviously not the most, like it's not the easiest spot. The Annie is strong. You don't want to play in a mobile control mage against a strong Annie. Always the potential of getting one shot.
Yeah, you would really prefer something that could move out of the way, but I mean, you can keep the range. You can just try to be away from Danny as much as you can. Maybe even one shot to run.
I mean, I'm kind of
Late
interested about this Aatrox pickup because oh wait, there's a little bit of trading going on. Conqueror has been popped, but still no all out for the Chrysante. I mean, he does have it in a couple of seconds, but yeah, very good trade for the Aatrox. As a fellow top laner, right? What do you think of the Aatrox at the moment? Because I feel like the item changes have kind of done him dirty. I mean, he obviously is a good pick into tanks, right? But as a champion itself, I feel like he's not that strong right now. And he still does not have flash, scatter the weak hits. Wukong has the Cyclone available, unleashed power is enough, and I mean, it's another kill for the Syndra, right?
Yeah, and just pretty textbook Syndra. Annie tried to step up too much without flash again, and just gets punished by it. And then walking next to the wall, guaranteeing and free stun from the Syndra.
Yeah, well, what is
Nothing you
happening?
can
Like,
do.
I'm just talking about Aatrox, my beloved, and they just keep interrupting me. We see a lane gank in the bot lane. I mean, I want to talk about Aatrox. Why? What are they doing?
Okay, we
going
see
base.
jungler basing, so we can come back to the Aatrox. I haven't seen any Aatroxes on this patch, and I think that shows. This champion just doesn't seem good anymore, or at least as good as it was before. It loses a lot of fighter matchups now, and yeah, it's good into tanks, but with the new tank items, I feel like a lot of tanks can just outscale him as well.
Yeah,
at
and
that point.
also I feel like, in my opinion, Cassandra even has like a decent matchup in lane into the Aatrox, right?
Yeah, so Xante and Aatrox is a really skill matchup, to be honest. In my opinion, both can win. It just depends who plays it a little bit better.
Yeah, to be fair, if you have, I mean, you have. Oh wait, there's a little bit of trade. Okay, never mind. If you have like, I mean, you have decent options of dodging basically like the Aatrox sweet spots. I mean, you have your E, the shield. Wait a second, we see another gank on the top side. Xante does have flash, decides against using it so far. Procs the W, maybe looks for nothing else.
So
Another
this
kill.
was the angle where Xante flashes behind them, W's them into the wall, and ults under the tower. Let's be honest, Jordi, you would have done
Yeah,
it.
I saw this angle. I saw this angle. I mean, to be fair, it's not as easy anymore. Because one of the problems was the Xante did not have his W at the beginning of the skirmish, so
Yeah.
probably would not have been just like simply able to flash behind them, right? But yeah, still. I mean, I think he could have escaped. I mean, he just basically got hit by the Aatrox chains and decided against flashing them, right?
Yeah. Definitely. He just accepted his fate there. And we see a directive trade coming in. Grabs for the Drake. Pretty standard thing, 6 grabs to the... But it is 6 grabs to...
I mean,
to
they
the
did
SlimOdds,
secure the
but,
first
there
Drakes
is-
and the Grubs for some reason. Oh, another flash onto the Annie. Annie does have her own flash so far. Decides against using it, was able to dodge the Scatter the Weak and should be fine so far. So we see some heavy trading on the top side. Conqueror procced for the Aatrox. Torment is not sure if he wants to go base or not. Decides in staying, greeting for the wave. Does not have TP available.
Yeah, I think with being 75% HP, like it's not even that much greeting.
I
should
want him to
be
fight
fine.
this. Like, want him to go in, man. Xante's so strong right now. Just one
Yeah.
shot this Aatrox. I mean, Aatrox
it's
has
a little
plenty
bit...
of finish.
Yeah, it's a little bit
It's
tough
not-
against the
it's
cleaver
not a
with
good
no
fight.
item.
I mean, did you? I mean, you said you had a good Xante game earlier.
Yes.
Have you already been able to hit the fully charged all-out W onto a squishy target?
Yeah, I think it was
You
like
just blow them up. It's
half the
crazy.
HP to enemy ADC at some point.
Yeah,
No, it was.
that's
Oh no, I hit the support. I think it was, yeah, and the enchanter lost half her HP.
because that shit is not balanced at all.
This
It's like,
thing does damage, but it's quite hard to hit it. Let's be honest.
yeah, I
If
mean,
people
true.
know it, but I
But
think
people don't
still
know.
a lot of people don't know that you cannot redirect it anymore.
I feel like still, like Cassandra has been out for quite some time now, and people still do not know how to play. Wait, what is happening? Ring around the rosies.
Torment
I mean-
getting that way.
Sure. Well, okay. I mean, he's not able to redirect it. So, oh no. Okay, never mind. Nothing happening.
Okay.
Nothing happening.
Venerix really chipping him down slowly, time at a time.
Yeah, also, Banrock is able to secure a couple of plays for himself. So, I mean, the Aatrox looks. I mean, he's really strong in this game so far.
If we look at it,
Okay.
it's already 2.6k lead.
Oh, wait.
in the
Does he have
teams.
W? He does have W. Oh, nice dodge onto the third Q. But this W is like, what is happening? No, he isn't able to redirect. It's a solo kill for the Aatrox. I'm gonna be honest. Not sure about that W.
Yeah, it really felt like this was more of a Xante's loss than Aether's win.
Wait a second. This is another, like, just running into the enemy. I believe the temper's been procced. Wukong is here, wasn't even needed for the first kill. Flash looks a little bit silly. Barrier gets procced. Still fine. The Kog'Maw misses his own ult, sorry. Dies, and what is happening in this game? Like, they're all low. Summer's burned left and right. Banrex is TPing towards bot side. No world end available. Does have his flash. The chains does not kill the Wukong, but he has to W into the Aatrox to escape from the W itself. From the Aatrox W itself, and we see another double kill for Banrex. And this Aatrox is looking strong.
Yeah, this Aether starts to look scary now at this point with the extra kills that he was just given. Almost double gold in top lane. While Annie goes in with,
Tibbers on the
with
bot
the
lane.
Tibbers.
he gets he gets that thrown back at her. I mean, there's a funny trick. I mean, do you know about like the tip? Oh, there's a flash forward, unleashed power. It's a solo kill for the Sinner. Well played by Jägerbomb.
Well played by Jägerbomb. Which trick were you starting to talk about while
Which
Kog'Maw
I
goes
want
back
to
in?
talk about some funny way of saying that. There's another little bit of fighting in the mid lane. Okay. chill, guys. Okay, I'm gonna call
Jungle
it.
jungle
I
starting to
want.
fight now.
No, they're not chilling. Never mind. Xin Zhao's just running at the Wukong in the enemy jungle. Does no wait? He did steal the red buff and
Yeah.
gets the kill.
So
Guys, please, what's
Cloud
happening?
just didn't check the bush. Cloud was just Wukong was just hitting the red buff, not stepping into the bush anytime. Xingqiao was
Does
just
not
staying
stop.
there and
Okay, no, it's just the Herald. I mean, it's looking rough for the Wukong. I mean, he did find some nice ganks in the mid lane, but so far the Xin Zhao has kind of dominated the jungle game, right? I mean,
yeah, it
48
seems like
CS,
it. Yeah, it definitely
so
feels
much
like it.
gold.
But that's what Xingqiao should do in the early game. He should find more than the Wukong. But I mean, the difference is huge right now. 3 levels to the Xingqiao lead. And can we see the gold of the junglers? I feel like there's a big gap there as well already. Yeah,
I mean,
2.3k. Top lane with 3000 lead. And only like bot lane losing by 900 and mid lane by 400. It's not looking good. It's not looking good.
and I like SlimOdds. I think SlimOdds do need these kind of games. I mean, they need to if they win these games. This is to be fair. I've seen a bunch of SlimOdds games, and their early game it has looked rough, to say the least. I mean, Fenren always manages to find stuff, but in general, the SlimOdds early game sometimes was a bit sketchy. So it's just very nice to see. Not like a clean, but a convincing early game so far.
Yeah, as much as I've seen SlimOdds games, there is only one way that they play the game, and that's that um, they just play and pray to the God Almighty Panarex every game, pretty much. We just hope that he can manage to get a lead in the top lane and start taking over the map, as we saw, like after the solo kill, TPing bot lane, getting 2 kills there, getting a favorable outcome of the dive that Emrys tried to do.
I mean,
So
he has done exactly that, right? People
yeah,
had
yeah, exactly.
such big
That's how they
expectations.
do. That's what they do, and that's how they play, and it's working so far in this game.
I mean, yeah, people had like really high expectations about Banrex. He did play some amazing games, also like in past couple of splits and other tournaments. I've actually played against him once so far. Did you face Banrex yet?
Uh, this year, no. Last split, I think I did, and the split before that as well, I think.
Because I mean, I played in a different tournament, not SLE. I played one single game against SlimOdds, as the assassins, right?
Yeah.
It was, I mean, top lane was a completely boring game because I played Urgot into. Oh wait, it's a little bit of fighting. Oh, never mind. So I played. The Zillion is looking kind of sus here. He was looking for blood. He was looking for blood. No, but back to my point. I mean, I was playing Urgot against an Olaf matchup, so it's not really like I don't want stuff to happen. So yeah, was Resident Sleeper top lane. Up to the point where I basically TP'd directly in the face of Bannerex, just like on vision. I have no idea why, and I just like got killed while TP. We did like it was kind of a stomp in the end. Like, we won the game pretty convincingly in the end, but that part was I'm just glad this game was not broadcasted. But yeah, still Banrex, very good laner especially, right?
Yeah, he has a really good lane. Let's be honest. It's one of his strong sides. Yeah, I feel like every time that I have come up against the SlimOdds with Benedix, we have just opted to play neutralizing top lane and just win on the other side of the map, if possible.
I mean, makes sense against Limos in
Just
general, right?
yeah. So we don't give them their win condition. Benedix getting fed, so you just play whatever can survive on the lane on the tower and just accept that you are behind in CS, behind in levels, but you are winning on the other side of the map.
I'm gonna be honest. After a really like explosive early game, the game has dropped in pace, right? I mean, just we saw a little bit of trading in the mid lane, but apart from that, nothing too crazy as the Wukong and the Syndra have a, like set up a trap in the bot lane. The Syndra just channels the recall, maybe has a second item finished. Oh, or enough money for a needlessly. What is this?
And we see
Can you explain this?
solo
Nah.
Baron. I'm not sure how this one works.
Wait, but what?
This just doesn't. What are we
What
doing?
are they doing? What is this? I mean, the Jin Zhao is healing, so but this can't be legal.
This can't be illegal.
Okay, no, they haven't spotted, but they have to get out. They're just no. This
What are we
can never be
doing,
good.
SlimOdds?
What are we doing? It's like minute 21. SlimOdds also doesn't like they just want blood, right? And they what is happening? And he just TP.
Emrys just sitting there, watching them waste their health bars, watching them waste their TPs, doing absolutely nothing and coming out on top, I guess.
I mean, sometimes you just gotta take those, right? If
Yeah.
if you don't manage to find a lead, watch the enemy throw their own, right? So
Yeah, it's the known thing. Like, how do we close out the 30-minute game with a Baron throw, right?
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I think most teams. What? The Kog'Maw is doing damage. Wow. Okay, so most teams do not know how to like properly play around Baron. Wait, the Fenrir is just jumping in. The Jin Zhao is looking really strong. Has 2 items finished. They're looking for a fight. Annie is also arriving shortly. The Syndra is on the right side. Manra is kind of getting low. I mean, guys, what are we doing? 5v5 ARAM in the mid lane for no reason. What's happening? I mean, the Drake is up. They should just like start the Drake, do something. I mean, at some point you just have to not care about mid private at all, right? But
Yeah, at some
oh,
point.
it's a Tibbers in the mid lane. What is happening? No Cyclone for the Wukong, but a beautiful polymorph by the Lulu almost secures a kill. And he has to flash defensively, which always sucks playing any. What is Zilean doing? Just running past the Cassandra. As the Drake get finished, maybe the Jin Zhao is still looking for blood. Curtain's Call is available for the Jin. So far, not been used. I mean, what is Hyena doing? They're just dropping 3 waves in the bottle. Okay, now the curtains have been called, right? The Jin Zhao is dashing in. Cloud does have his flash available. Maybe he's looking to flash out. No, he does not. Gets pulled back. The Zilean is able to save the Aatrox for now. Wukong as well escapes with 1 HP. Shut down for the Kog'Maw on top onto the Jin Zhao. I mean, Cassandra always... this champion is just beautiful, right?
This champion is something, right?
I'm gonna be honest, if you die on Cassandra, you die on your own terms. I think if you don't want to die, you do not die on Cassandra.
Yeah, pretty much. It fits like it, unless there's like 3 people on you and you're alone, completely alone. Maybe then. Maybe then.
Even then, if you have a wall anywhere near you, there is a way to survive.
That is true. That is true. Just get them there and you should be fine. Throughout this whole sequence, I feel like... Well, so we saw Jin opening up with Curtain, right? Starting the fight. Then Fenren going in. So SlimOdds wanted to fight it. But if you look at it closely, Bannerex used his ultimate after getting killed by Syndra ultimate and Zilean ulted.
Okay, this game is crazy. SlimOdds decided to place 4 men on bot lane after they finished Drake. It's just like the most free Baron in the history of Barons. What is happening in this game? I mean, the Kog'Maw just melted this Baron. They might have been
Kog'Maw with
surprised
2
by the
items,
damage, but like still, what are you guys doing?
It's slowly starting to look like why SlimOdds has been struggling so far. It's looking... They look a little bit lost on the map, let's be honest here. They... Yeah, go ahead.
One of the problems like they also have right now is, I mean, they still are ahead of gold. But I mean, look at where the gold from like Hyena is. They have basically 3 kills on the AD carry, 3 kills on the mid laner. I mean, they're facilitating Wukong jungle, and their tank top lane are behind. But who cares if you have 3-0? I mean, almost 3-item Kog'Maw.
Yeah, they have definitely put their eggs in the right basket. So they have gotten that Kog'Maw fan. Like realistically, no one can kind of catch it except Annie with a flash. So I would hope that Flay will go for the what's it called, Mikhails,
Hmm.
because that seems the only way that they can lose this game is with a Tiber's flash.
It's always funny, right? We just talked about SlimOdds being really ahead, playing a decisive early game, and now we're already talking about they only have one chance of winning this game, and this
Yeah,
is finding a nice Tibbers.
yeah, it really feels like that. They dropped the ball a little, just a tiny bit, right? Yeah, with the Baron buffs, the towers are gonna fall. It's been a good one. Pretty sure they have taken 3 towers with those Barons now, all the tier ones.
Looks like it, yes. I mean,
Was the bot lane gone first?
not sure, but
Not sure,
at the
but
end, in
mid
the
and
end,
top definitely.
yeah, it does not matter that much, right? But one thing I noticed. Do you know what I love most when playing Cassandra?
What do you love most, Jordan?
Seeing an enemy Jhin on the AD carry position, because these
Yeah.
types of players go rapid fire or basically statics RFC as the first couple of items and do absolutely no damage. And like in addition to that, they have basically a burst mage in the mid lane, not like an Azir or Aurelion Sol or anything like that who can still melt you. Just burst mage any who does not want to hit spells on you anyway. So I think even with the Xanta being behind, I think he still like provides a lot of value for his team in this game.
Yeah, definitely. So something can pretty much negate the whole damage of Annie with his W. Just reduce it to atoms. Doesn't matter what Annie does. And well, yeah, the Chin is going vegetarian build. So
And now Emrys Hyena posturing towards the Drake, should be spawning soon, would be the soul for SlimOdds, and I think SlimOdds should just either look for a genius flank or try to steal it, because I do not really see a way of them winning a 5v5 just now. I mean, the Aatrox does have 3 items, maybe he does find an angle, but I mean, 3 items on the Kog'Maw supported by a Lulu who also has finished the Mikhails that you
yeah,
already talked about.
yeah, it seems like it. So Annie has the flash up as well. I bet she's looking for it, trying to find that Kog'Maw. But have they noticed Mikhail's? Is the question.
Now the posturing begins. Both teams dropping waves respectively in the top side as they do in the bot side. And okay, at last, an auto attack onto the Drake has been hit. I mean, Xin Zhao can basically tank this shit forever as he's Xin Zhao. But like so far, nothing is happening. I mean, the Annie is looking, and he does have flash. Maybe he does find a nice
Okay,
engage.
so Xante looking.
As the Tibbers is flashing forward, basically the Annie is flashing forwards, has the Zillion ult on top of her. As on the other side of the map, Vanorex is basically running away from the front line of Emrys Hyena. The Cloud has to flash away. Electro is kind of getting low, but managed to survive this thus far. The Lulu support is way too much, and yeah, also the Aatrox gets melted, and this is Drake for Emrys Hyena. And it was like a really messy fight, I think. But in the end, Emrys Hyena came on top.
Yeah, so we can see Xante finally starting to start the fight, and then Xin Zhao going to the back line, Annie going for the Kog'Maw, and then gets the Mikhails. Xante just holding 4 guys off until Kog'Maw gets his gets the Annie kills, and it's over from there, right?
Yeah, and I mean, Annie does have a lot of damage. Oh,
Oh,
I
a
little bit of
little bit of issues.
Okay. Yeah, Annie does have a lot of damage, but she does not have enough damage for basically to basically one shot through barrier, heal, Lulu ult, and yeah,
And
everything
Mikhails,
else and all the shields the Lulu provides. So yeah,
yeah, Mikhails can
Kog'Maw is
heal
able to
as well.
survive and cleans up the fight.
And this seems how the rest of the game is gonna look like. It's gonna be really hard to catch Kog'Maw, and Kog'Maw will melt everybody.
I mean, the Kog'Maw does not have sums right now, so maybe there is an angle. The Jin Zhao is running in, gets one shot, basically face tanked by this Kog'Maw, who's 6-0 right now. This guy is doing damage, also decides to itemize a bit defensively, so he does not get blown up.
Yeah, there comes the Jack Show build. Oh, now's the question: is it the old Kog'Maw build? Does he go for the Titanic Hydra as a 5th item?
We'll see. We'll see. I mean, to be fair, it might be an angle. I'm not really sure if. I've not looked into the item changes enough to know if this would be decent. I mean,
It gives
I
you
don't
just
think it
HP and
matters.
AoE damage.
To be fair, he basically build whatever he wants, right? At this point, he's way too
Yeah.
fed.
That is true. He's 4 items to 2 on the enemy AD carry, for example. The closest one to him is Banarix with 3 items, still 1 item up.
To be fair, oh, they're looking for trap. Decoy is just running away. This Zillion is Speedy Gonzalez right here, and look at the damage output from the Jin, basically one-shotting the Cassandra, right? No chance for this armor stacking guy. I mean, like, yeah. I mean, at least he has healing reduction.
Yeah, he has. At least he has healing reduction. Is the true way to put it.
Kind of sad,
maybe,
by the way. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Kind
Maybe
of sad.
that helps. Him.
Oh my god, I
Oh
will
my
just
god.
keep
Okay,
talking.
you go now.
Yeah, perfect. Okay. I'm kind of sad, like, they killed the Jin Zhao, and basically, I think Hyena were looking as if they want to do Baron, and Kog'Maw went base and decided on finishing Yaksho. So we see another. Oh wait, there's an engage onto the Lulu actually in this case. Basically, almost gets one shot, but yeah, we already see SlimOdds has to basically run away and scatter the weak hits. Banarix, he's getting kinda low, but Cloud is basically very low on the front line. The Ikros already died. The Jin Zhao is also dead, and like, what is happening? This Wukong decides to just live. I mean, at this point, we kind of do have to question: how do SlimOdds kill anyone? They don't have the damage at this point.
Yep, it's it's not looking good over here. Yet again, Banner expresses his ultimate right when he's about to die. Like, this was a fight anyways. You have to press it earlier. Even if you get out, it it's just maybe gets you out now. You just died and pressed ultimate on quite literally the last second before he went down. But it's Emrys Hyena have scaled to the late game. Congratulations. Xante, Syndra, and Kog'Maw have made it to the late game. What can you do?
Yeah, and it really looks as if SlimOdds just simply do not have the damage anymore. I mean, they have a burst mage, like, I've talked about this enough in this game
Yeah.
already, but yeah, against this like
Who kills
enchanted
Xante?
tanks and bruisers on the enemy side.
Yeah, so
They
we saw just
can't match the
Xante
damage.
walking into their face, right, in the mid bush. Just walking into the 4 people while his team was sitting in the banana bush. Xante didn't care. Walked in, 4 people hitting him, walked out, 75% HP left. Okay, sure, fine, fun, I guess.
I mean,
It's
to be fair, like, he was kind of baiting, right? He wanted the enemy team to approach him. And I feel enemies just realized, wait, they can't even kill him, so the bait didn't work. The bait didn't work because the Cassandra's too tanky.
Yeah, it seemed like this. It's not. It just feels like closing out the game now. As long as Lulu stays next to Kog'Maw, I don't see them losing this one.
Yeah. Also, Kog'Maw has 2 sums, so he should not die anymore in this game.
Yeah, most likely not. We can see this
I mean, they're-
Baron secured, slowly pushing. Both teams are dropping the sideways a lot, let's be honest, this whole game.
I mean, to be fair, I'm gonna be honest. They have, that's for sure. But like, it was at some parts of like points of this game, it was a messy game, and still the side of Emrys, Hyena, the carries, the Syndra and the Kog'Maw do have decent farm. To be fair, and they could be better, but still, I think for how messy this game was. Wait, there's curtain call, and the Ludo is basically just shielding everybody up, and 4th shot hits Xante. Does approximately 35 damage. I mean,
Maybe
just
it was
like, look at
37,
this.
let's be honest, it was 37.
Was 37? Okay, it's 37. I can.
We
I
see
can
Jäger
agree on
having to
37.
flash the Xin Chao engage. While
Defensive
counter engage
Tibbers,
goes on.
just actually decent damage. Cloud maybe going down. Lulu shields, he is able to survive. The Jin, I think, just flashed forwards into the enemy, died completely. As they do actually kill the Xant. Okay, so they are able to kill him. They actually are able to kill him, but it's a 2-for-1 so far. And Emrys is kind of looking, maybe they will base TP, but they're stepping forward. They might be looking for an end right here.
Yeah, but I think they cannot do it, right? With Wukong being so low, it's still a 3v4.
The Annie does not have the Tibbers. It's kind of an aggressive TP, but it should be fine so far. Bannerix is maybe looking for a cleanup, but does not have the world end available as Electro is just free hitting onto the turrets. And as we know, turrets main objective of the game, right? If you as a top laner do not have a bunch of turret damage after the game, what did you even do in this game?
That is completely true. If you're not having the whole, more than your whole other team combined, then did you even play the game? Is the real question. It's always, for example, in our team, always when we are near enemy nexus, it's me just saying hit the towers. Well, you know that the AD carry is going for the kills, right? To trying to dive the fountain alone and everything else.
Oh no,
While
my
you're
AD carry
the top
just
laner.
decides on keep on farming.
Oh, that's right.
There's
right.
minions are spawning. We have to catch these, right?
That's usually our mid laner.
Okay.
Having to get the 10 CS per minute, right?
The dopamine of the 10 CS per minute has to be secured.
Yeah, but you said that Jin flashed into the enemy team, but I'm pretty sure it was Xante flashing behind him and then ulting him into his own team.
Oh, okay. I'm kind of like there was some interesting stuff going on. I mean, he did burn his flash at some point, but maybe it
I
was
think it
just
was
like
to
a
try to get
last.
away
Yeah,
because he was brought into the enemy team and then tried to get out of it.
it might just be. What is this Mexican standoff in the top lane? Just freezing the wave for what? What are they doing? Okay, but this is a 2v2. They are able to win it. Emrys Hyena is not in position. Cloud basically has to buy time for his Syndra. For the Syndra looking for his Scatter the Weak cooldown. It's really strong, but he should be going down here. We'll see who secures the shutdown. It is the Aatrox in the end. The other side of the map, the Zillion ult basically secures that the Jin Zhao should not die, and that's another kill for SlimOdds. I mean, it wasn't a shutdown, but they got the shutdown on the Syndra.
It
I
was
mean,
definitely a nice catch for SlimOdds and getting a little bit pressure off them.
do
Getting
we
2
call it
kills
winnable?
out there. Kog'Maw is still alive and kicking. As long as Kog'Maw is alive, I wouldn't call it winnable.
He also went the smart route. He did not buy the Titanic Hydra. He went for the GA
Yeah.
to be basically secure, right? Like team fight win, even if they kind of get on top of him in a team fight, he has a second chance. So we see a little bit of fighting in the mid lane. Syndra does not have TP. The Wukong just spawned, and I mean, yeah, look at the damage. They might be able at some point to kill the Xante. Does not get pulled back as the Aatrox W is the worst spell in the whole game.
Yeah,
But it might
they managed
fall.
to take at least half HP from Xante, right? After all that. After
Why
chasing
are
him
they getting
completely.
sold?
They are trading for Baron, it seems like. I feel like they could have taken both if they wanted to, but I guess take the Baron and secure the finish of the game. Oh, SlimOdds, but we are going to contest it.
Whoa, okay, that was kind of a
yikes.
scary smite. But
Oh, and
he's
and,
kind of
um,
dangerous. But maybe he's looking for a flash over the wall. As they kind of are slow chasing at the moment, but this Kog'Maw does so much and it's so scary. So we see the flash tippers onto 2 people. Lulu and Kog'Maw gets hit, so no Mikaels for the Kog'Maw. As Cloud is buying a lot of time for his team, and yeah, now the Annie is in a really awkward position, but at the same time, the Xante is way too deep in this game. It's a 1-for-1 so far. as the enemy team there off like the Emrys is getting kind of low. I mean, the Kongwa still is in a decent position, but Banner is flashing forward, secures the kill onto the Syndra, and yeah, I mean, trades his life for that as this Kongwa basically melts him. Fenrir is looking for the Lulu, does not hit the W, so should also be going down to this machine gun Kongwa. Jin is base.
Chin is Chin just respawn, I'm pretty sure. And the Nexus towers have gone.
Yeah, we don't want another NA LCS final situation in this game. I mean, I kind of would want one of those.
It would be cool to watch, let's be
Would be
honest.
hype. It would be hype, to be honest. Let's be frank, it would really be funny.
Yeah. Saved by the inhibitor spawn right there. They might just have a little bit extra time to survive this game.
Yeah, also Any is
Without falling low.
respawning.
Yeah, we saw that Lulu used her Mikael's in mid lane on Xante, by the way, when they were chasing
yeah,
Xante.
true.
And then Annie found the flash tubers onto Kog'Maw in the top lane. But still not enough damage. Almost got Lulu. But it's just not enough at this point anymore. They're so behind.
What is the Aatrox item build? What's his last item gonna be? Because he's building a Giant's belt.
Mm, wait, that's a good question.
There have been some new item builds, but still, I don't know what this is gonna be.
Maybe the what's it called? The AD from HB thing.
Is it still, like, is it not double tunnel anymore?
Not quite sure.
Because it was
I'm
double
actually not
tunnel.
quite sure what is. It was. You're right, but like, isn't that like the tunneler items got changed a lot?
Two top laners in a cast, not knowing about top lane items. It's a classic.
It's the classic. What else? What could it be? I'm not even sure what do you go from that.
Yeah, now
Maybe
we
like a Randuin, but it's not good there. Why would you be ever build it?
and as we see Emrys Hyena sieging the top side. I mean, what they really would like to do, they hate split push. I feel like they just group up as 5 since basically minute 14 and try to find stuff. The only time they were not 5 people was when the jungle mid duo was kind of alone in the top side doing, I don't know what they were doing, but yeah, they died in the end. So it's back to 5 people, and they're sieging onto the next and second inhib turret. Xanta's kind of taking damage as well as the Wukong, and they kind of have the back way so far. So well played to SlimOdds. They did defend their turret for now.
Yeah, the Baron push just got over in 30 seconds ago, and after that it's really hard to keep the waves going in against that SlimOdds team. They have enough range to take the waves out.
The curtain's call gets used, but yeah, that's absolutely
It
zero
does
damage.
nothing.
I mean, he actually hit the Kog'Maw on the last shot, but still, right, no damage.
Yeah,
As this
it's
Kog'Maw has 200 armor.
seems
W onto the
completely
Syndra.
fine.
Okay. Fenrir is looking for the insect play, basically. Diving into the enemy team. Jägerbot gets really low. Electro is basically fear hitting. So he might be able to clean this fight up. I mean, Bannerex is also melting in the face of this Mega Maw, basically, as like the Wukong has to die in the end, but he bought so much time for his team, so much time for his Kog'Maw. Kog'Maw is just waltzing over this enemy team and should be able to finish the game now, hopefully.
This was some crazy Chinese kiting by Electro, let's be honest, over there. If you noticed,
Standing
he was
still.
just standing still the whole fight.
Face tanking the Aatrox just does not matter, does not care.
Yeah, after a really good early game from SlimOdds, they just fell off. They did nothing. They started to air him. It was weird to see. I feel like they could have pressured the sidelines a little bit more. They had time to do it and just keep the bot laners in mid, and they would have gotten a bigger lead from that. But they decide to just go for the air.
Yeah, I still gotta credit Fenrir. I think he played a really good game. Also, like this last engage, I think was like the one chance of finding a comeback play. I mean, basically, like, how often do you see Xin Zhao insect play? E flashed into the enemy team to insec the Syndra towards his team. Sadly, was not enough, right? But I saw the attempt. I think it was a really nice attempt. In the end, of course, the wallet was a bit too big. The Kog'Maw was a little bit too strong. And then Emrys Hyena secure, like not that early, but they secure 1-0.
Yeah, this is Secure 1-0. You're completely right. That was a nice engage for Pathfinder, but a little too late. So, who would be your game one MVP?
Oof. I mean, okay. So I'm gonna be honest. Like the one person this whole game basically depended upon was like the Kongmo, right? Um, but I think he was also like set up by his team for success, right? They had tank top lane, they had an enchanter, they had basically a Wukong giving his own life in every fight, just diving into the enemy team to buy time for the Kog'Maw. So I think obviously it was a team effort. I'm gonna be honest. If you can play Kog'Maw, stand still in the last team fight, face tank everything the enemy is throwing at you, um, it's weird to give the MVP to Kog'Maw, but I'm still gonna give the MVP to Lekro. I mean, you can make an argument and say, yeah, the Lulu basically also played a really good game, but as enchanters often do, they don't like look fancy, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna just give it to the Kog'Maw. I think it's the obvious choice, but at the end of the day, it was a team effort.
Yeah, I feel like you're completely right that the Kog'Maw was just in a team effort. Lulu is just standing next to her. Yeah, she has to shield, she has to use her Mikael at the right time and everything, but enchanters are as good as the ADCs are, right? So I would personally give it to actually the Wukong because in some fights he was making so much space for the Kog'Maw to free hit,
I mean,
especially around like the Baron fights.
he's kind of the unsung hero, right? I think he finished the game with 0 kills, basically like just
Yeah,
0 and
yeah,
5 scoreline, but like he did so much in these last couple of team fights. He did
yeah,
so much space for it, created so much space for his team.
yeah. I definitely that's definitely what at least I think.
So, all right, I'm just like quickly check back with production. Do we have a little break or do we just jump into the next game? I mean, Lost, do you need a little bit break or do you like want 3 minutes or?
Maybe 3 minutes is completely fine. Let me get some water.
Okay,
Let me see what happens.
we'll jump to 3 minute pause and then we're gonna be back with the second game of Emrys Hyena versus SlimOdds. Stay seated. I'm really like interested in how the next game is gonna be because like this first game, I'm gonna be honest, it looked really competitive up to a certain point.
Blame it on me. You're just too scared to be lonely. No one's safe from the Reaper. Not a saint nor a sinner. Rage under my skin, slowly descend into madness. Let it spread like a virus. Be a friend with the violence. Help, there's blood on my hands. Somebody save me from myself. I'm off of the meds and it might get hideous. Why so serious? Run for your life cause it might get hideous. Why so serious? Change, can you swear some? Never mind, I forgot where I came from. Like wolves in the darkness, we've adapted to blindness. Fall asleep with the sirens out. There's blood on my hands. Somebody save me from myself. I'm off with the meds and it might get hideous. Why so serious? Run for your life cause it might get hideous. Why so serious? serious.
Alright, welcome back to the second game of the Emrys Hyena vs SlimOdds fight so far, right? Because like both teams have been going at it in this first game. I mean, it was close until it wasn't, right? I think that was basically the whole headline of this first game. I'm kind of expecting another bang on the second game, but still, do we want one? I'm not sure, as it's already been quite late. But of course, SLE never sleeps, so really excited as in any game to watch this next game. With me is again Los Moderato, one of the rare League players who is a top laner and also has a girlfriend, right? So we basically have been anomalies, right? How are you feeling in the second game?
we can see how this works out for me, right? Bottom of the table, 0.8 KDA. Guys,
Wait.
if you're playing top lane,
Okay, so
don't have one of those.
I have one of those, but she does not play League. Maybe that's the difference.
That might be the issue. Let's be honest, that might be the issue.
Okay.
I feel the constant pressure behind me. Maybe if she would be like bronze, I wouldn't mind, right? But since she's about the same elo as well, so I always feel the pressure and then collapse under the pressure, I guess.
Yeah, and her team is doing much better than yours, right?
Yeah, they're doing really great. I definitely did not give them the game 2 just to get the Estonians higher in the league.
Yeah,
Right?
for sure.
We don't talk about the benefits that I'm getting from minting those games, right?
Yo, okay. Now we're
Well,
talking. Now
well,
we're talking.
we all know that Revel Links is owned by a multimillionaire chair, right? My bank account is good for this month. Don't worry. Um, anything for Estonia, right? Yeah. In this game, we can see that Benerex has gotten his hands on the Darius in a matchup against Camille. How do you feel about that matchup?
I mean, we have seen this matchup once this tournament already. I'm not sure who, like, the Camille was, but I'm pretty sure Linus was playing the Darius. And the Darius got solo killed level 4 because he was trying to dive the Camille. Yeah, but so still, I'm not sure if that's gonna happen this game. As we wait a second, we see an engage in the bot lane already. Sums and flashes burned on both sides. General decoy is getting really low. The ignite does not enough. As the Caitlyn flashes forward, leaves the tempo proc, even able to survive. And yeah, really sad for Emrys Hyena. It was like a really close call. General decoy almost died to the ignite. But yeah, well played to the Emrys Hyena, to the SlimOdds bot lane. I'm sorry. Wait, top lane is dead.
Yeah, and there goes the Darius.
And it's done. No
It's-
TP back. And
It's over.
it's
We saw a really good play coming out in bot lane indeed. It was a nice flag. cleanse by Electro, and then the Stoosh flashing forward and then Eing on the Jinx to get the headshot onto him. It was really well played by SlimOdds, and it was a little bit unlucky and close for Emrys.
Yeah, and at the same time, the gank in the top side, the Darius died, feels bad. I mean, to be fair, Shyvana is kind of accelerated now and might be able to secure a double crab, as the Sejuani isn't even done with her first clear. So at the end of the day, it might not even be that bad for the side of SlimOdds.
Yeah,
But
overall,
Shyvana,
it's not that
yeah.
bad.
I mean, she decides to go back, so maybe, well, we'll see. We'll see if she's going for the top crab.
Yeah, but if you noticed that one thing that I don't agree with, Bannerix started Q as a Darius in that lane. Like, I'm not really sure about that one
I mean,
as a level one.
some people do that because I mean the Camille is just gonna start W and kind of try to outspace you, right?
Yeah, but at level
Ish.
1, it doesn't matter. Like you can just walk between her and the wave, and what's she gonna do? You will get level 2 first anyways.
Solo kill in the top lane.
Oh, I guess this just happens with flash up, everything up, Camille just dying.
Yeah, and I mean, to be fair, the cannon, no. Um, it's Bannerix Darius. He is known for this pick, right? So I think he's always gonna deliver on the Darius. Dies in the early game, he does not care. He goes back to lane, solo kills the Camille. Yeah, so he should still be fine.
Yeah, he got everything back that he needed from Cloud ganking him. And
What?
then, I mean, yeah, that Cloud ganked top, and then Benarix got the lead back after doing it on his own like he's used to.
Is as a jungler, are you kind of tilted in basically screwing over your tempo, ganking top lane, and your solo laner dies?
Another one.
seconds
There,
after the
there
wait,
is
no?
another
Bannerix
chance over there.
does have flash, but I mean it's a Camille Sejuani gang setup. You will die against this dual lane. We see a great heal. He dodges the W. He might secure first kill, Triumph proc. He might even be able to get another one. The Q heal is hitting
no.
again, and this might already be enough. This might already be enough. The last tick is always deadly. And the double kill. Wow.
Oh no!
Okay, we're gonna see
Tragedy
this,
from the Emrys side.
this one. We're gonna see another time. Because Jesse, are you watching? This one has to be in the montage reel.
Yeah. So pretty good start to the fight there, zoning him away. I feel like Camille should have used the stun from the wall as well. She had the range to do it. And she misses it there, like, and oh my god. This just spells the disaster all over the map in top side. It's gonna be really hard to stop that Darius now.
I mean, they have a lot of CC. They have a Seju, they have a Braum, but this Darius is gonna be monster on side lane.
Yeah, they definitely have enough CC, but that sounds like the 6 grabs to me.
True.
And then,
Also,
Darius
yeah.
on the sideline with 6 grabs. Yeah, not looking so fun.
Also, as a Shyvana, you love having a fat side lane. I mean, you're kind of. I mean, let's call it weak in the early game, as you do not have like a lot of ganking power or skirmishing power. You try to scale into your like 2 items, 3 items, right? And having a winning side lane just helps so much in being able to go for like really like power farming kind of style, because you do not have to be like afraid of your side lanes permanently dying to this Camille, for example, right? So I think also Fenrir is really happy about this fat Darius in his team.
Yeah, definitely is. Just accepting that he doesn't have to walk topside anymore. And oh no, there goes the Camille's flash. Taking bad trade after bad trade.
This was an aggressive hook shot at all. No.
And
Oh
we
wait,
have
no
Cloud.
Q, no flash. Cloud is kind of in a weird position, but yeah,
Yeah, Xera's supporting him from over the
decide
wall.
against following the Sejuani.
It was aggressive hookshot. No, we see Torment again.
No, please. Okay.
No, this
okay.
time he doesn't do that. Yeah, Panarix getting 2 plates here. Wait, what
Nah,
are we doing? Let's just
that's illegal.
wait the shield, wait the heal. Like, you're still dead, right?
Oh, okay. No,
Oh,
wait a
Panarix,
second.
what are we doing?
What is this?
Panarix throwing it back. Oh my lord. Well played, Pike the Torment, I guess.
Okay, this top lane is a Fiesta. I already love this game.
Holy,
But
what are we
oh,
seeing over there?
because I thought he would just like use his ghost and run him down, but
Yeah,
what like it was
I think he was trying
okay.
to save it too much. He got a little bit too greedy and thought he can save Ghost and stuff.
Yeah, no, we as top laners, we're never greedy, right? There's always another
Ever.
wave we take.
Most,
We see the
we need to
gank
clear
in the
the
bot
chat.
lane. Solar Flare kind of does not hit the stun, but hits the slow into play. The Ace does is get blocked by Electro, and they might be looking for a dive. Shyvana is in her dragon form, so Hyena is no way fit to stay. I
Yeah,
never
they're
even
just
look at the CS
bullied
difference in the
away.
jungle.
Bullied away from the towers, not being allowed to stay there. Oh, only place that they are ahead, it seems, is the mid lane right now. Jungle losing heart, top lane losing heart, but apparently managing to make solo kills over there.
Top lane has been a fiesta as Fenrir is being engaged upon, secures the red buff, Worth, and
Oh,
completely sacrifices his poor Leona.
Fenrir just
Yeah.
sold Leona. It was some black market stuff going on over there.
Yeah,
Holy.
there's a little bit of a disconnection in the team going on, but I mean, it's not that bad. Leona does have flash, manages to escape, so nothing too harsh going on this out of this situation.
Yeah, and in the mid lane we can see like it was a classic matchup from like half a year ago. Seraphine to Syndra. Xerath just counters with the huge range that he has over the Syndra. And we see top lane fighting again, Torment running out with all the stacks on his head.
Every time the cam goes top lane, the Camille has 5 bleed stacks on top of him, basically. Like, what is going on? Oh, double pink ward.
Xerath trying to snipe, and Xerath got the snipe
Manages to
on
kill.
the Syndra.
I mean, that should secure the Drake. And they're basically trading the Drake for the 6 grubs. Which does make sense, as the Darius is really strong on the top side.
So yeah, it is easy trade, 1-1 on the Drakes, but 6 grabs onto the SlimOdds side with a good side push.
Really nice solo kill, though, from the Xerath. Really does use this matchup to its fullest, is able to constantly harass and bully out the Syndra, and at the end of the day manages to snipe her out with his own ultimate.
Yeah, definitely. And it's the first time that Camille doesn't have 5 stacks on her head. Well, we see Leona
Another
going for
center
an
blade
engage.
hits. The Braum shield blocks most of the damage, but still kind of a weird trade. Solar Flare does kind of slow down Electro. The Jinx is getting low, but as does the Caitlyn. They do secure the kill, and you do not want to be under the turret. You actually do secure 1 kill onto the Jinx, so it's not like complete disaster as the Jinx does not get a bunch of plays. As Ginny has to flash away in the mid lane as another gank from the Sejuani is barely escaped. Yeah,
Yeah,
still. As in the first
we
game,
saw a
on
really
action.
nice 2v2 in the bot lane. And while Jinx being behind in items, they managed to find the angle on the Hyena side for the 2v2. I feel like SlimOdds committing a little bit too much over there with their barrier and ignite being on like 20 seconds cooldown before the fight.
What is this Xerath skin? It looks really cool. And look at this, the back part animation. That's crazy.
Oh, and we see Camille getting a little bit caught again.
Where are the
4
farts?
stacks.
Only 4 stacks, right? Yeah, it's only 4 stacks.
Yeah, it's been a lot slower early game than the last game. Let's be honest. Except the Benedix doing a 1v2 in the
Except
top lane.
lane.
Yeah, that's everything's happening in the top lane, right?
I mean,
For that,
look at the jungle. It's like double the CS.
yeah,
Fenrir has the most CS in the like kind of by far most CS in the whole game.
yeah, and we see the bounty on the Fenrir by
Zero,
being
zero,
0-0-0.
Nice trade from
Yeah.
the Syndra in the mid lane.
Just a full clearing contest, and we know who wins the full clearing contest in this jungle matchup. Yeah, and the bounty is just
Sejuani is
growing.
passing bot lane. The Sejuani is passing bot lane.
Is there an angle?
I mean, bot lane does have sums. I mean, this Shyvana's just keep on farming. I think he does not care. He already has his first item completed. Looking to build the second. I think he's just gonna go the standard Shojin into what's it called? No, not Abyssal Mask. The other mask. What's the item called? The
Leandris.
dot. Sorry, what?
Leandris.
Leandris. Thank you.
Yeah.
Items and
Yeah,
names.
it really seems like Fenrir switched from the game
No,
one where
the Herald.
where
The Herald.
I
Okay,
think they gave it to Benedix. Yeah, they gave it to Benedix.
does make sense.
In the first game, Fenrir just played Xin Chao, tried to fight early game everywhere, and while we see him getting caught and just flying away, don't care, don't want to deal with any damage. Has Fenrir even damaged enemies? Oh, and we see a kill in the bot lane again in a 2v2.
And a kill in the mid lane as the ult does actually hit the Syndra in the end. Managed to secure another solo kill as does the bot lane, or in this case a 2v2 kill basically. And kind of, I mean, it feels similar to the first game as Emrys Hyena does have a hyper carry and the AD carry that does kind of get fed. And another 5 stacks onto the Camille, but
I mean, wouldn't you have ulted there as Benedix?
just for the damage, right?
Yeah, just get Camille out of the lane.
Do you remember the last? Oh wait, so it's kind of looking. Does not dodge the heal, but should not matter as Cloud's here to save his top laner. And yeah, I mean, do you remember the last time the Camille was incredibly low in the top lane?
Yeah.
Bannerix died, so he might thought to like he might have thought to
PTSD.
himself, no. We have to cleanly secure the kill now.
Fair enough, fair enough. That's also an option, I guess. But you could also just make her low and then not tie to the tower like he did.
No,
Because
that would
at
be
that
illegal.
moment he was low as well, but right now he would have been like 75% HP, right?
Yes.
Nothing would have happened. No way you're getting one shot there.
Jokes aside, I think he should have just like used his R on five bleed stacks, stacked Conqueror.
So yeah, a lot of it seems like last game. Benedix being the only one ahead and still afraid of using his ultimates, just like in the last game. Really trying to save them, looking for like multiple kills with it. Like constantly, like it feels like he's being a little bit afraid of using his ultimates in both games.
Why do we have a 10 CS per minute jungler in this game? Why?
Um,
Oh, another 5 stacks? It's another 5 stacks. No Q. But to be fair, Bannerix is
minions
slowly
chipping away.
getting towards the turret. Does secure the first blood turret.
He's
No
behind in
ultimate
HP now.
for the Camille so far, so she is really in danger right here. Bannerix has to be careful though, but does flash
careful.
forwards, knocks in guillotine, and the Camille is dead once again.
Yeah, the French and their guillotines, I guess. Not having a fun time in top lane. When we see Xerath hitting everything onto Genie.
I was kind of expecting another ultimate from the Xerath in this moment.
There it is.
It gets used now to clear the wave, but I mean, try to. Oh, what is nah? Okay, he just wants to get out. Okay, that's fair enough. Fair enough. He did not know if there were more people coming for him, so it's fair.
I mean, wouldn't you just go even further than I don't know. He rammed it into the wall and then walked.
But, I mean, he wanted to take the safe route, right? Just
Yeah.
did not want to die again.
Yeah, he has the right of doing it, but
As the Shyvana does have 186 yes, like this guy has been putting in work in the PvE department.
I would love to see the champion damage that Shyvana has done right now. I want to know if she has done over 1k or not.
I want to see a Fenrir Shyvana montage of the second game.
Yeah,
Like
that
look
would
at
be
the
amazing too.
mechanics of him hitting the wolves. Damn, the Scrump's getting it. Look at him go.
Oh no, we're canceling basic attacks and not in a good way. We are not doing the auto attack resets.
Wait, is he ganking? Is he ganking bot? I think he is.
No
I think
way.
he's ganking bot.
No way.
There is a
And
fight
that's
going on.
first
Electro
damage.
uses both summoner spells, is able to go away. And I think
Wait, but
honestly,
Electro, what are we doing?
the flamethrower hits. Okay, he does secure
Electro.
kill. That was
Well,
good. That was good. Nice. Well played.
yeah,
Ah.
and he's back to BV. Let's go. Did he? Which one get the
He-
smite? The Fender
He
get the
did
smite.
get he managed to get the crux.
Another win for the PvE player.
Another win for the PvE king, guys. I mean,
Well,
all jokes aside, this Shyvana is looking really strong in this game state at the moment.
Can we check how much?
Oh!
When he just kills
Jesus, flash
Cloud there
forward,
as well for taking his jungle. You do not touch Fenrir's jungle. You go to the lanes, you take your laners, cannons, smite them away, whatever you want, but do not touch Fenrir's chickens.
His beloved chickens. As Bannerix trying to secure another tier 2 turret, but this is greedy. I think he should just okay. At this point I thought he would
Commit.
just die for the die for the tier 2. Or another 1v4? No, never mind.
No, not from there. Yeah, I guess at that point you already just
Oh.
commit and die for it.
2 out of 3, 2 out of 4, 2 out of 5. Okay.
Yeah,
Nice
chilling
try,
this
though.
time with the side steps. Really getting that wisp in there, and then the extra movement speed really helps to dodge those pesky little ultimate circles.
Shyvana's back. Oh my
Oh,
god,
wait,
almost
wait,
got
she tried to
into
catch
it.
it.
That was crazy. That was crazy.
Finny feeling a little bit bad for the Lekro getting killed in the bot lane by Shyvana.
Fenrir is ganking again. No sums on the Jinx. This should be a dead carry for Emrys Hyena. Nice peel from this Sejuani. Manages to wait. It's a flash forward from Ginny. This can never be good. The Camille is completely shredding this poor Syndra. It's completely out of position. But waves get dropped in the top side, and this Jinx actually did not die. This Braum was doing the Lord's work in this fight. Blocked so much damage.
Yeah, we can see already the Shyvana just jumping into the fights and starting to burst everybody down. Or rather, it's not burst. It's called nuking at this point. Just spamming the T, and it's not a good time for the squishy carries of Jäger and Lekro.
And as we'll see, Fenrir does not stop at the the jungle camps. He also takes the minions if he's allowed to. Now he's kind of posturing aggressively. A little bit risky, but yeah, he's fine in the end.
And we
Starting
see
off the
that
Drake.
Luckily, the third Drake secured by SlimOdds as well.
I mean, the
Shyvana
Zerath
with
is
all those
lane.
towers.
they kind of are looking to contest this. The Zerath does teleport now. It's a little bit late, I think. I mean, he maybe would have been able to poke the enemy team a bit, but Fenrir does not secure the smite. Jinx ult does steal it. Fenrir also gets really low. It's shut down. Sejuani gets the shutdown. It's a trade kill. Sejuani also dies as the Darius flashes forwards, and it's a second kill. Top side of Emrys Hyena is completely dead, but the jungler of SlimOdds is as well, so maybe not a Baron angle for SlimOdds. And also mid lane should also get really hard, because both carries are still alive of Emrys Hyena and they have a lot of wave clear.
Yeah, definitely. And we saw in the Yeah, that was what I was just about to say. The both junglers smited, and none of them got the Drake, by the way. Oh, and we see engaged by Leona, starting it off with the ultimate.
3v4,
Panarex going
3v4.
in. Flash is
Stoosh
coming
is
out of
pretty
the both
impressive.
sides.
2 out of 2? No, not 2 out of 2. It's 1 out of 3. 2 out of 4? 3 out of 5.
And the
And he's
burn.
dead.
And the
Nice.
burn.
Well played.
Yeah, so Fenrir not being happy with smiting Sage over there.
Oh, we see the replay of it. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see the smite. I want to see the smite.
They both smited, by the way, when it's at like 2k HP, and they both smite, and none of them get it. Or even 1,600. Yeah. one
Oh
smite,
no!
two.
Oh no! I mean, to be fair, Sejuani is stealing his jungle camps. It's like he's just angry.
We see that we are having the Baron take over there. Emrys have secured themselves a Baron after all
I
that.
have flashbacks from the first game. Just
It's slowly starting to look like it indeed.
the
He's getting fed, getting fed.
Slim was just going for a like, just call it. I'm just gonna call it a bad base timer, and completely disrespecting the power of a hyper carry in bot lane who just melts through the Baron, right? Wait, Fenrir's Crux, no! Bannerix, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Fenrir just sent the report, and now he's gonna die to the Camille as a protest.
Charmed decides against using his flash and should just be dying here. Does a decent amount of damage onto Fenrir, but doesn't really matter in the end. Stoosh gets really low in this million exchange and dies to the Jinx, who got excited from the turret kill, if I saw this
Yeah.
correctly.
Yes, you are completely right. Jinx got excited and then rocketed down the Caitlyn.
And
Just like in
now
life, criminals win over the police. Unlucky.
Arcane already spoiled season 2.
Season 2 spoil. We see Panarex somehow managing to get past the traps and going in for the kill. Cloud
But he-
getting quite low. Sejuani ultimate coming out onto
Yeah,
Leona.
nice cleanse from Lecro. Nice cleanse from Lecro. Bannerix has no flash. Braum passive stuns him up. But so far he's not gonna be dying. Super Mega Death Rocket is a couple of seconds away still, but he might still be looking for a snipe.
Yeah, and we can see Lekra just covering his side with the traps, and Chomper is going out, and then Panarex somehow Panarex just bringing his Pele in, saying, I can fit it, don't worry. They're just going for it. Somehow making
I mean-
himself so small.
They call the team SlimOdds for a reason, right? I mean, to be fair, it has to come from somewhere, right?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Yeah.
Shyvana still going strong, 10 CS per minute.
The Shyvana is just doing on his own thing. But at the same time, he's only one item ahead. Only one item.
Yes, but he actually is ahead in XP. People were memeing
Yeah.
that jungle XP is kind of scuffed, but he is actually 4 levels ahead, so I think it is working as intended. All
Yeah,
memes aside. Fenrir is looking for a kill, but he's kind of in a weird position right here, but the stun does hit.
And we get a
Torment.
snipe on Jinx.
Getting kind of low,
Damage
Electro
check.
completely out of
Okay.
position. That is huge. No flash on Jinx is actually huge. Oh, that was a goal.
Somewhat of a football player himself. Oh no. Like this we cannot play. Fenrir is just protesting because Panarex took those columns, I remember. He refuses to hit anybody after that. And already back to half the ultimate, almost having the ultimate after the wards.
They try to fight this. Fenrir does not have his form all just yet. Jinx
and
gets
flashing
excited
form.
here. This could be really bad for the side of SlimOdds. Jinx
Almost getting the
basically
form.
re-hitting.
almost.
Yeah, I mean, this should be another kill, so with the Jinx being excited, so they might completely clean up this fight as Stoosh gets almost one shot. He does get. Oh my god, that was so close. Torment flashing forward. Does probably have to pay with his life, but Electro is still free hitting, and I mean he has two tanks right in front of him. I'm gonna be honest. Just gonna. Oh wait, Electro's getting really low. Does not have Barrier or anything else. Fenrir. Oh, nice dodge on the Zerath and Cloud. Gets the kill in the end. Electro does survive, and I'm gonna be honest. I was almost gonna talk about this during the fight already, but this Braum is doing incredible work.
Yeah, this Prom is blocking so much and like in those fights and making so much space and saving that Jinx multiple times now. It's just not giving that up. After all that, we have seen Fenrir farm for 30 minutes now. It's not looking like enough. Does it need 10 more minutes, or what's the verdict on that one?
I think he needs he would have needed the bot lane Krugs. Now it's doomed. It's unwinnable anymore. It's not winnable anymore. Sorry.
Yeah, it's not winnable. The odds are looking slim now for SlimOdds.
Nah. I think this has already been used way too often.
I'm pretty sure, but it's right there. It's right there. Let's be
Yeah, I mean that is true. That is true.
honest. It's kind of nasty, but
I mean, the one
top lane
thing.
is still balancing out now, and Panarex doesn't seem that strong anymore.
The one thing I'm kind of sad about, because like Emrys Hyena, how would they live up to their name? If they basically pick Nafiri every game, or like what's their angle?
Yeah, I guess so. That's the only way. Only way. Maybe. Oh no. I'm pretty sure there is a Hyena Warwick skin as well.
Oh, that is true.
So they can also pick Warwick.
Oh yeah, the two like best champions for competitive basically.
Yeah, definitely.
Hyena Warwick and
I mean, completely
Nafiri.
out of this game. I have seen more Nafiri jungles in this patch than Warwick jungles. Somehow they're always in my team and not doing so great.
Played against Warwick top lane this like just today, and Lethe Tempo's back. So yeah,
Oh
the
yeah.
fun is back as well. Fenrir, do not want to throw this game because you want to secure blue buff. And
Oh, he
he's
got
dead,
the blue
I
buff.
think.
It's worth it.
It's worth it. Got the blue, his whole team got the blue, and they lose the Nash because they did not want to have this Nash in the first place, right? I mean, in the first game, they just decided to not be on the map when the Nash spawned. Second game, they made the same mistake, and now Fenrir has had enough. We do not want this Nash, so I'm gonna give it away.
Yeah, I'm still convinced it's protesting from those columns. Let's be honest.
Look
It
at them.
was
They are up
undeniable.
right now.
Yeah, and nobody dares touch it again, and Benedict's dying for a tower. This time he at least gets the tower
Yes,
and dies
yes,
for it,
at
but
least get-
can we get a check? It's 1 minute until the Drake. Well, you could get it there, but they cannot set up the vision and so on before it.
I'm not sure if it's because like he gets bursted in a lot of these cases, but the Sterex shield looks. I mean, it looks absolutely garbage.
Yeah,
Like, the item
I
has
feel
been
like it
nerfed
looks bad.
hard, and I think you see it.
Yeah.
What? The trap? Okay.
Would have rather gone like the dead man's into.
Nice scatter the weak from Ginny, but yeah, then Braum happened.
Prom happened. Yeah, I would have gone like the MR item. What's it called? The one that he's building now in Ontarius.
Do you want? The movement speed one.
Yes, exactly.
Yes,
So
the
I
movement
would
speed
have
one.
gone the double
Yeah, I
movement speed build instead of the Starex.
What's it called? I mean, Force of Nature.
Force of
My
nature.
God,
Thank you.
item names. That's like not our friend today, right?
Yeah, it really doesn't seem like we know the items. We see a fight breaking out in mid lane. it feels like. Yeah,
Yes.
there's already small training going on there.
Braum
Play.
shielding everything again. Ghost gets popped, but oh my god, the Zerath does damage. The Zerath has scaled. Okay, Fenrir was I was kind of expecting him to just jump into 3 people. Would have been glorious because either he would have killed everyone, or he would have been blown up instantly.
One or the other. Oh, we
Yes.
can see Xerath
But
starting with ultimate, trying to catch the wave a little bit. Trying to catch the
why?
mid wave.
Why does he
I
not
am
just
not
one-shot
sure.
Caitlyn? Like, huh. Torment is in a flank position. Oh, gets spotted and completely ins. Okay, he does have flash, so even without the blast cone, he would have been fine.
So
But
Braum shield
yeah,
is down now.
Braum shield is down. They have an angle to fight, but I'm not really sure if they call that. As the Leona already is dead, the Stu already follows him already. Genie is in the backline for some reason. Does manage to get 1 kill of the Jinx, I think. And on the other side, with what is this flash? But Battlerace is kind of smurfing. I mean, he was kind of trying to use the flash defensively, right?
Yeah. It haven't seen it. Yeah, Genie made it to the back line. We can see it there. Genie flashes to the back line and kills the
Okay, break
Jinx.
that down because I think that was really chaotic. What happened here?
Yeah, we see Shyvana just starting to break it down, then Jinx getting excited and trying to get it, but Ginny just flashes and ults while Braum is stealing with the other side of the fight. And then the top laner is paddling it out, and it still seems like Benelux comes out on top so far, but it's getting really close, so maybe like half an item and Torment can win.
Yeah, and the most important part, Fenrir did get the Drake, so it's not Soul already for Hyena.
Yeah, so it's so
Um,
fight for both teams next one.
hmm,
But before that, we might have a Baron fight.
do we? We never had a Baron fight.
I mean, yeah, so far we haven't had a Baron fight, indeed. They have one team has just taken it, I guess. But
Um,
it feels like in multiple times now, Fenrir is trying to play those fights a little bit too quick and not using the full time of his ultimate to throw the nukes down onto the back lines. Just trying to
this
go for that one shot and then dies.
this Zerath is looking scary.
Yeah, with the Rabadon completed, it's let's see, damage check, damage check. No, okay, we're hitting the minions. Unlucky.
I think if he hits 4 shots onto Stoosh, he just kills him.
Yeah, most likely.
Maybe even 3.
Mm,
It's level 15 Caitlyn. He's level 18.
yeah, I
The
don't know.
Luden's echo.
Three,
Hmm.
eh, I'm not sure. Maybe yeah, but with the Shadow Flame as well. Yeah, maybe with 3. Just maybe.
I just want to see it. Fenrir still 10 CS per minute. 304. Like, what's this?
Yeah, still not full build. I'm not sure about that one.
Not full this.
Doing so much and yet nothing at the same time. 200. Yeah, it's double the CS in jungle. It's completely fine, guys. Don't worry about it. Seju has 6 kills. Only
Okay.
Jinx has more.
1, 2. Okay,
Yeah,
3 would
it's
not have
4.
been enough.
Yeah, it has to
3
be
would
4.
not have been enough. But it's a flash. It's a flash from the Caitlyn. So
It's a flash
now,
while not even Caitlyn seeing anybody on her screen.
yes.
Nice.
I mean, we're top laners. We hate AD carries either way, so I'm completely fine with that.
Oh yeah, they deserve it. Let's
Give
be
me more of
honest.
that shit. That shit's busted.
Hit those Jinx ultimates and Xerath ultimates onto them. I don't want to see them anymore. Yeah, but now we see Emrys are. I mean, SlimOdds are just trying to look for something, trying to set up that Baron, spawning real soon in a few seconds. But that Torment has gotten himself on the sidelines, a little bit hidden up there in the pixel push.
It's
While
very atypical,
SlimOdds,
right?
yeah,
Torment on the side lane.
yeah,
The first game,
that's
Hyenas just walked around as 5 for basically every point of the game.
yeah. And now it's SlimOdds trying to make a trap, trying to find something, setting under control ward, and will somebody face check it? I feel like Hyenas know something's going on.
What is this? Okay,
Yeah, they
Flay
checked
has
for
had
blue
enough.
card.
He's just walking in. I mean, he is really tanky, but Lekros caught out on the side lane, comes completely one-shot by Fenrir. Has flash defensively. Ginny is kind of the sacrificial lamb in this case, but they might still be able to clean up, as this should be a second kill. The Jinx rocket does hit Fenrir, but does not secure a kill. As it's in the end, it's a 3-for-2. Stoosh did not even die. I have no idea how he managed to survive the Camille MPH.
Yeah, it seemed like Camille went on to Syndra instead of the Caitlyn. We can see it in the replay. Just Flay just has enough. He's tired. He wants to go to sleep already. And Lekro just getting one shot by the Fed. Shyvana's finding something. Yeah, Ginny gets
Oh yeah.
Ginny gets the engage and then but Ginny gets her ultimate down before going down, so doing a lot of damage with that Syndra ultimate. And now yeah, both teams okay now comes the flip. Do we go for the soul or the Baron?
Wait a
I
second.
guess SlimOdds just started. There's nobody on the map. Emrys just based, I think it's soul for SlimOdds.
Did
Maybe Xerath can get into the range with ultimate. TPing into the mid lane and trying to find the ultimate angle. Yeah, too late. Finding
Jinx
nothing.
sell her GA while not even being full build and buying more instead?
Yes, you are completely right.
That's interesting.
Not really
That is interesting.
sure about that one. I mean, it
Couldn't
does help.
imagine.
Yeah, it feels like they are understanding it's one more fight. It's like what you used to do, like buy every potion, buy every buy the stopwatch when it was in the game. Thank God it's removed.
Yeah, thank God. I think that was like I've watched some highlights back and it looked so stupid. Really, like was crazy.
Oh, and
wait,
Benadek's getting a little bit
Benadek's-
caught.
Okay.
Oh, not enough.
But
Not,
he has
not
Force of
caught
Nature
enough.
now.
Yeah, finally.
He's tanky.
This game could go either way still. These fights are kind of close, and like Fenrir has the damage, while Lekro, if left untouched with the Jagger Bomb, can dish out a lot.
To be fair, like the basically even in gold, and SlimOdds does
Yeah.
have Soul, but at the end of the day, the other team does have a Jinx and a Xerath who like really good scaling into their late game.
Yeah, so that Soul doesn't like give that amazing stats, let's say, for fighting, right? Movement speed.
I mean, the Shyvana loves it.
Yeah, Shyvana definitely will love it, and and Leona doesn't hate it as well. Getting easier catches with ultimate into EQ. It's just a little bit posturing again. SlimOdds trying to bait Emrys into it. We see Xerath ultimate, but for what I'm not sure. Cancelled as well without giving a
Without
single
shooting once. Did he
misclick?
Did he try to secure the bot lane crabs so that Fenrir won't get them? What happened here?
Asking the real questions. Henry on the 400 CS now. Just way ahead of anybody else.
Double flame
Still
horizon.
not having the Trapadon. Oh my god.
And it's still not full build. Man, imagine like what is nah.
40 minutes
Scales.
power farming and no movement. Why?
Wait.
Oh, when they are on the
I
ban.
like this one. I like this one. This is a really cool call.
This is a really good play.
Xerath does not have ultimate. Now they know Jinx might look for a steal, but way too late.
Ooh. Wait, what
Nice
happened?
call by SlimOdds. This might secure them. No, Butterix,
Oh, and
no, what
Benedict's
are you
good.
doing? You have flash. Use your flash, please. No, he's gonna die. He's gonna die.
Okay.
Okay. He does use flash.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
Fenrir has had
And
enough.
now the back. Oh, this Shyvana is fast. This Shyvana is running around like crazy.
Stoll, Speedy Gonzalez.
Oh my god.
Okay,
Oh,
but he's doing so much damage. What is this? Like, okay. Jinx ults get out. Caitlyn ult
W
gets blocked.
comes in, 600 movement speed. Wow.
Another flamethrower?
Race
Okay.
car Shyvana.
Wait, Torment is on the flank. They might be looking.
They might
Banrix
be
is
looking.
bot lane. This is a good fight.
Go Torment,
Banrix is
you just
spotting.
ult
Leona
somebody.
has to flash. Leona has to flash. Okay, Banrix is.
Doesn't Torment just ult anybody over
Oh,
here?
the teams are so scared. What are they doing? Please fight for the love of God, man. What are they doing?
As a Camille, don't you just ult anybody there and you just burst it down, no? As a
Yes,
team.
there is a spot.
Absolutely anybody. Yeah,
Just get
exactly.
the reset for the Jinx and run them
And
over.
and Shyvana didn't have ultimate that time, so he just ran out, so find it. Just do something. Come on guys, you can
Oh,
do it.
oh,
Oh, and Torment
okay.
click.
One shot, one shot, one shot, one shot. No, it's the Sterix, but I think
Oh
she
god.
just dies. The
Yeah,
Rabadons
so
has been completed.
evidence has been indeed. The hat has been not put onto the race car dragon and
Oh, oh
oh,
my god, there's so much
it's gonna
damage.
be hurting.
Maybe
Second
maybe you
one.
can find the flash. Honestly, maybe you can find the flash. He maybe
Yeah,
even finds the kill.
Jinx is
Wait
dead.
a second, and he's
Wait,
dead.
Jinx lives.
Oh, this is very weird situation now. The Jinx can go base, gets back to full HP. And they kind of have to be careful because when the Camille is okay, wait a second, there's a fight breaking out. Very good solar flare by the general decoy. Stoosh gets blown up by the
Oh no,
Zeref.
oh no,
Banrex is in
oh
the
no,
backline. Banrex does not have flash,
oh
but he
no.
has 5 stacks and the Jinx is down. Jaeger Bomb kills the Syndra again, but Banrex still is an absolute menace and he's looking for more. He's looking for the triple kill and he might also get the pentakill as Leona hits the Zenith bait, hits the stun, and it's a quadra kill for Darius, and maybe he can even find the pentakill as the Camille has to find defense to
Yeah, no,
save her
no
team, so
ultimate
there
on
will
Banrex though.
be a fight. Banrex is tanky, he does still have the Sterix gauge. Torment is kind of looking for his cues, but the turrets are down, they're just focusing the Nexus. They do not want to die in this game, and now it's a 1-for-1. Both top laners try and fight. No, 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 no. This
Oh
is not...
no.
And
What?
Torment with, oh my god, Torment with like absolute heroics saves the game for his team. Fenrir is running. Ah, no, Fenrir is never going to be fast enough. Bot lane of Emrys Hyena will be
What the
back
heck?
alive. And what is this game?
Wait, but Fenrir might get the Elder Dragon.
I mean,
There's Cloud
honestly,
coming.
3
I think
people
he's
will.
too fast. I
Okay,
think
wait a
he's too
second.
fast for it.
I mean, I think Cloud does not know he's doing it. Oh, I mean, he might be looking.
And Cloud's going to check it. Oh, it's gonna be a
No,
flip
no, no,
one.
he's gonna do his
Cloud?
chicken. Nah, he's gonna
No?
check it. No, 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 no. The game is gonna come down to this or what?
Oh, Cloud. No,
Okay,
you're too
he
late,
has
Cloud.
he secured it. He secured it. 3 people on the team have the. No, no, no! Don't dash in. What
What
are you
we
doing? Wait a second. Okay, okay, okay. Wait. Sarah, this is that one shots him and. No, 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 no. Okay, this is another kill. Ginny's in the
Oh,
back.
and we
He's,
see a back.
backdooring. Ginny's backdooring. Syndra is in the backdoor. He has
It's
blue
over.
pots. He does a
It's
little
over.
damage. Jinx is here, but Jinx gets blown up. This is the game. What is happening in these games? What is happening? It's like a roller coaster of a game, like with a TP and bot in SlimOdds somehow on the jaws of another 2-0 week, claw it back and manage to get a 1-1. What was this game? What is happening?
We got two pretty long games compared to the average game length, right?
Man,
And
just kill me. Like, what is this?
we didn't see what you wanted to see. We didn't see the LCS minions in, but
We
but
got
we got a
backdoor.
backdoor.
Okay, okay,
Yeah.
I've got to like. Okay, this was a really entertaining game. I mean, it was a slow game, especially in the mid game, as like basically both teams were just posturing. Nobody even cared about sideways anymore. But they did care about jungle camps, especially Fenrir. So yeah, and it kind of was a slow game in the mid game, but like basically these last 15 minutes, pure comedy.
Yeah, it was a
Was
fight
so
after
cool.
a fight, and like, though, and it was really close fights. Let's be honest, the goal difference was really close until the end of the game.
Hmm.
Both teams fighting it out, leaving all in the rift, and a nice 1-1. I think both teams can be a little bit happy with the result and a little bit disappointed with the result at the same time, right? They would
Yes,
have
and
both won at this 2-0, but it was a
Torment,
nice game.
Torment with the heroics of having to face the Darius, just made a quadra kill and the Jinx, manages to kill them, saves the Nexus, but not does crucially not save the Nexus turrets. And Ginny with the back door after an absolute disaster class at the Elder Drake. They secured it, decided to int it. which in the end was actually good. I mean, maybe it was the plan
Maybe
all
it was
along.
the clock.
Keep them there, just keep them there, and the mid laners
Yeah, because
screaming in the
all the
discords, keep them there. I want to backdoor Xpoke, and yeah, they just send it.
yeah, it was only. I mean, Syndra needed like what was it like 5 basic stacks, 4 basic stacks. So if you keep them there even like 2 seconds, you're already making it happen for her. But I
Honestly,
think
like we had one game that was similarly like that. We already had one game that was really exciting. I'm not sure which one it was. Maybe like one of the Dark Horse Vikings Donkeys from Shrek games. Not really sure. I'm gonna have to look that up, which ended on a similar notion, but apart from that, like this game had it all, right? It
yeah, this game had it
was
truly all.
hella
But
entertaining.
but I think at this point, it's been fun. It's been 2 long games.
It's been way too long.
Production needs to rest. I hope you all tune in later on in this week. Watch the next games that will be on the streams, and I will thank Jordi for being with me here today, and thanks for the teams for giving us such an entertaining but goddamn guys, why make it so long games?
Likewise, it was a blast.
Yeah, so see you everybody. Thank you.